Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your host, iNoslen, and this is the Sunday edition. Our special guest today is Peter Jones from SKE Records. What's up, Peter? How you doing, man?
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there?
Yeah. This is Peter Jones, chilling with me on Sunday edition. I like to start off every interview real simple, man. I like to ask you guys to tell us a little bit about where you grew up and a little bit about the road that kind of got you to doing what you're doing.
For everybody that don't know, I grew up in the city of Philadelphia, the 215 area, and what pretty much got me where I'm at right now is hard work, dedication, being focused, and wanting to chase the dream that you want.
Definitely. So I did a little research on you myself, Peter, and I seen you also had Atlanta in your Twitter. Now, tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, that's just a place I go to visit pretty much every year. I like to call it my second home. I like the atmosphere. I definitely like the food there. So that's like my second home there.
That's awesome, man. So, like, what kind of inspired you, to want to be an artist? I mean, when did you know that that's what you wanted to do with your life?
Pretty much when people kept forcing it on me. I was just taking it as a hobby, and people that was around me seen that I was somewhat gifted with the ability to write and make good songs. So just after a while, after just hearing people like saying, you need to do it, you need to take it more serious, you need to take it more serious. I mean, you guys got to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it more serious. And I've been running with it since.
Man, well, let me tell you. Since Q The Question told me to check you out, this is weeks ago, man. You know what I'm saying? Back when I interviewed him and Trell Mack and all that. I remember, man, I just kind of followed you for a while, and I started seeing the growth. I remember I talked to you briefly once on the phone that day, and we talked about a couple of the songs you were working on. Like, I remember you were saying it was some of your early work on the 1, 2, 3 video, and then that you were working on the actual 3 video, which I love, man. Where Your Mop At, you know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the illest tracks, man.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the illest tracks that, to me, that you brought out so far. Let's talk a little bit about that. What gave you the inspiration to do that track?
The inspiration to do that track, basically with that track, it was just a freestyle. My verse on there was just a freestyle verse that I had just did to that beat. So when I presented the track to Trell, I was like, yo, I'm gonna record this. Trell heard it, and Trell was like, yo, I need to get on this too. So I was like, all right. And then I heard Trell verse, and Sean Archer was there too, and we was all in the same area together. So Sean Archer was like, all right, y'all can't leave me out. I got to jump on this track too. So that's when they started writing their verses to it, and I had left them. And I was like, all right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And when I seen him the very next day, that's when Trell was like, I hope you don't mind, but we also did the hook to it too. I was like, well, all right, I don't care. And so it technically wasn't really supposed to be a song. It just ended up that way.
So basically what you took as a hobby became more of like a work of art, you know what I mean? And you started with just doing it because you loved it. And then look, man, look at the songs that you guys have come out with. I mean, I tell you this much, your skill and your style kind of reminds me of like, man, you're like the Northeast Ludacris to me, man. You know what I'm saying? No BS, man. That's what no BS, man. That's what you remind me of. You got that kind of quick flow, the real strong punches in there, man. I really like, I like your style, man. I like what you do with it, and that's gonna bring me into this next question, which is, what do you want people to get out of?
I want people to pretty much first steps first is to be able to enjoy it. And second, I want people to be able to also relate to it, even if it's just a song that I'm just putting out there, or sometimes I might actually just put out a song that might have a message. And I would get to that later on in my career when my music is starting to be more powerful and have more detailed song structure in there. And so right now, I'm just taking the baby steps with it.
Oh, I got you. One day at a time, right? I mean, you're focusing on something that, like you said, it was your hobby, and now it's becoming a little bit more serious. And I mean, man, I don't know. I remember when I started my show, man, like, a couple years ago, I didn't think I'd be where I'm at right now, interviewing all you guys, being a part of SKE Records myself, I'm the A&R and all that, and I get that done. And man, getting to work with you guys and actually getting you on the show, man, is an honor either way. I'm so humbled by the fact that I get to work with you guys, man, and having you on the show is just the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about I guess your road to meeting up with SKE Records. I mean, how did that all work out?
Well, Charles, my cousin, so I pretty much was always around on the scene, and for a lot of people that don't know, and also it kind of just like me just always being in the background, seeing the levels that Charles Mack was getting to. I was kind of like liking it, like it was always in my head, like that could be me. I don't know what's stopping me from being in his position, but it's like at the same time, I wasn't really that dedicated to the music that he was. And then that's when Trell started to put pressure on me, like, we got a good thing going on, man. You might better be a part of this. You stop messing with the music, and he's like, I kind of, took heed to what he was saying. So once I started presenting my music to Trell, he was always a fan of my music. But when I was started presenting it to Q, he was like, it's like he was listening, but he wasn't listening. Because he'll hear it and be like, yeah, I like that, I like that, I like that. But I still to be working with Trell, and he was always like that. And it took to us to get to the Pieces Greeting track when people actually started noticing me on there, and they was like, yo, who was this guy? We really liked him. And ever since that moment, that's when Q has pretty much been paying attention to my craft work.
Yeah, man, definitely. And I mean, you gotta perfect the craft no matter what you do in the entertainment business, especially being a lyrical artist like yourself. You're always perfecting them skills, man. And I think you said it like in one of the interviews that I watched that you did, that you always talk about how it's all about the penmanship, what you write down. It's all about the lyric, and that's what you are. You're not a rapper, you're a lyricist.
Yeah.
And, those kind of things I think are what I like the most about you, because it kind of makes me think about, the golden era hip hop. Like you're one of the pioneers that's helping bring that back into, what the hip hop game is and really what it was all about. It's an art form. It's all about the lyric. Who had the hardest lyrics, and if you had an ill beat to go along with it, man, I mean, you were on it. You know what I mean? That was the hit that day. It'd be bumping in the club, or you'd hear it on your friends, cassette deck at that time, back when I was a kid, I guess. And then, now it's like, everybody, there's music everywhere. It's digital. You can pick it up anywhere you go. So like, what have you done so far? I mean, I've seen you on like SoundCloud and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, where else do you put your music?
And besides SoundCloud, you can find it on YouTube.
Oh, you got all the YouTube videos. That's right, man. I've actually got a list of them here that Q sent me, man. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to check those out, too, when I get a chance to see them all. Because I remember I've watched a few of them, man, but I'm pretty busy, so I try and fit a little bit of everything that I can for all the artists that come on the show. But let me ask you another question here. I like to ask everybody this, and this is pretty straightforward. Like, what do you feel sets you apart from all the other artists that are out there right now?
With me, I like to be myself and enjoy it and have fun. I think that could just something that can pretty much separate me from other artists out there, because it's like when I'm doing it, I have the passion. I like to be like creative with it, and that's why I said when the Super Saiyan mixtape released, like for people that enjoy Dragon Ball Z, they're gonna hear a lot of old classic Dragon Ball Z clips in there, and I just don't think that's like not something that too many people, are willing to,
Man, you gotta be into the Japanese anime, man. I mean, but I know who Goku is. You know what I'm saying? When you were searching for him on the streets,
everybody knows Goku.
You know what I'm saying? When you were on the streets searching for him, because I watched that video, that was awesome, man. You were there, you were looking for this guy. You're like, yo, do you know Goku? You know what I'm saying? You were going up to all the people, like, I know who that is. You know what I'm saying? I remember him.
And that's my character.
Yeah, man, exactly. So that was your thing, the whole like Super Saiyan thing, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I thought that was a pretty unique way to promote yourself and the actual mixtape and how to get it out there for people, and then the real enthusiasts who actually know about who the Super Saiyan is. I mean, it would kind of makes it pretty nostalgic in a way.
Yeah.
So here's another question: if you had a choice, who would be the first famous artist you'd want to collaborate with?
Just to get it out the way, I have to either collaborate with either Kendrick Lamar or Big Sean, because people starting to compare my styles with them too, and a lot of people want to see me on the same track with them too, just to see how well and fair I can do against them. So that would definitely be that would be it.
Man, that sounds pretty good. Me personally, I really like both those guys. I think they do a really great job, man. I mean, they're very lyrical guys. For me, I think the first guy you should actually collabo with, should be Kendrick first, man. I think you should do it with that guy first. I think you guys would probably put together a pretty ill track, man. I mean, just because, like you said, you guys have that, kind of similar style in the sense that with the quick delivery and the snappiness in the lyric is what kind of makes me think about it in that sense. If you were gonna pick anybody to start off with anyway. But that's my opinion. I don't know, man. Maybe you want to do Big Sean first, or hell, maybe all three all on one track. That would be freaking cool too, man.
That'll be like a Control part 2, since they was already on the track together with the Control.
Oh man, for sure, man. Imagine you be on the remix. That would be amazing.
Oh man, I have to go to work on that.
Oh my God, Peter, man. You know what? I would love to see you actually do that, because then I could be like, yo, I had that guy on my show. He freaking did this amazing track right here. I love it, man. You know what I mean? Like that would be just one of those achievements that I could be proud of you, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I know that guy. He did it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, man, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about your career, as a rap artist. I mean, how long have you actually, been like rapping, or when did you actually start?
I'd say about 1999. And that's when I was doing it back then, that's when everybody was comparing my rap style to Eminem.
Yeah, man, I could see that.
But
have you always had that really
I kind of did
fast delivery, man?
And I had to kind of like dumb it down because I was like going like over too many people's heads at the time.
Was it like too conscious? I mean, because some rap is like super lyrical, man. You use some big words, man. Some people can't understand you.
Yeah.
Not to.
When I was doing it back then, people was like, "What is you saying?" We go around about some money, some drugs. It's like
Oh man, that's some of my favorite rap, though. I mean, honestly, some of my favorite rap is that real lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Where you've got a catalog of words, man, and you just put them together. You know what I mean? It's not always about hoes and money and stuff. You've got other things that you could talk about. You know what I mean? Where it's got some substance in it, where it's actually got some kind of direction of where you want to take it, where it takes you on a story, you know what I'm saying, like a boat ride, and then you get on a plane and you're doing all these things and everything in between that. And I think that's what the best part of rap is, man, the whole storytelling side of it. So if you're real creative with the lyrics, man, I mean, I think that's what attracts a lot of people. At least it attracts me, you know what I mean? So that kind of segues me into the next question, which is, you know, being that, you know, you are a lyrical artist, I mean, is there anything else in the rap game that you want to try, or, you know, have you ever tried doing anything else?
To this point, I just say no. I haven't.
So lyricist, that's it. That's what you're gonna do. You want to try that out and see where it takes you.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about baby steps. You know, I say 5 years from now, and I can see where else I can go from there. I mean, maybe one day I might end up being a singer.
What, a singer? I mean, like some R&B or something? I mean, you got some vocals or what?
Man, I would like to see if I could take it to that level.
That would be kind of cool. Man, Peter, bro, whenever you want, dude, you're in Florida, man. Come by. You can come to the studio, man. You can sing here, bro. It's all good, man. Just me and you. You know what I'm saying?
No problem. I'm definitely gonna try to get there this summer.
Yeah, man. You guys should try and come down, man. All of SKE, man. I would love to have you guys here, man. I mean, I got a little apartment here, so 1 bedroom, man. But you guys are more than welcome to stay. I'd love to have you guys, man. That would be super cool, man. Have the whole crew here. But I've got a few more questions I want to try and get out there for the listeners, man. That way they can get to know you a little bit more. Tell us a little bit about, you know, some of your background. Did you go to college? Have you, like, you know, what'd you do with yourself when you were younger?
When I was younger, once I got out of high school, before the music business, I was doing the carpentry work. And after that, it just pretty much been dedicated to music.
Wow, man. So that's it. You did some carpentry. So, like, I mean, do you know how to build stuff, or you just, you know, you just kind of did it?
Oh, yeah. I've been built a lot of things and presentations and stuff for department stores.
Man, definitely, bro. That's pretty cool, you know. It gives you some life experience on some different things. I mean, I don't know. I've had a bunch of weird jobs, man. It's kind of crazy. I remember when I was real young, man, I worked at a car wash, Wendy's, which was pretty hilarious. Hell, man. I mean, you know, but during the day, though, man, so you know a little bit about me, Peter, since, you know, we get a little bit of personal time here. Man, during the day, dude, I'm a trainer, man. I train sales staff. And then, of course, man, you know, I got my station. I do the interviews and stuff with all you guys, man, and all the artists that I've been on here. Like, I just, man, that's what I do, man. So, like, you know, I got my day job, and then this is what I do at night. And, of course, you know, I'm the A&R for SKE Records. So, you know, I'm affiliated there. And that kind of stuff just, you know, kind of fills up my day, man. And it's what I get to do. But my passion is this right here, man. Getting to interview, you know, you, man, an artist that I find and I admire, you know, to be really amazing. Like I said, man, your lyrics are very powerful. Through the songs that I've heard, you know, so far, I think you're doing an amazing job, man. And I hope that, you know, the future brings you just a lot of success, man.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
All right, man. So this part of the interview right here is where I like to let you guys just plug away at where they can find all your stuff, where they could follow you. If you got a Facebook, tell them about that. Pretty much anything where they can, you know, check out your media, man. Let them know.
You can follow me on Instagram. That's at Peter Jones. You know, the Peter spelled with 2 T's, no spaces. And you can follow me on Twitter too, which is Peter Jones with 2 T's, SKE at the end.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Now you know where Peter Jones is. You need to go right now, follow this guy, check him out on Twitter, check him out on YouTube, check him out on SoundCloud. Check him out everywhere. And if you're in the Philly area, check him out, man. He may be doing a show. All right, everybody. Yeah, for sure, Peter, man. Thank you very much for coming on the show and doing this interview with me. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule for this. And hopefully we can do some more, man. We'll bring you back for like a part 2. That way we could talk about some of the achievements you've made after some time. You know what I mean?
Oh, no problem.
All right, man. Sounds real good. Let's go ahead and keep it moving here on iNoslen Radio. Coming up this week, we've got some new tracks, definitely from Peter Jones. You guys are going to want to stay tuned after this. We're going to have those tracks playing, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to drop 3 moments and, I don't know, anything else I can dig up. that I probably got there somewhere in my digital crate. But yeah, I'm really excited, man. Just been meeting a bunch of amazing people lately. Shout out to the big homie Diligent. Shout out to Plex Long. Shout out to that homie Wilt Wallace. Shout out to Black Box Entertainment, man, for coming on the show last week, man. Really appreciate you guys coming on, man. It was freaking amazing. Thursday of last week, that was really cool. This week is, Peter Jones. Freaking big star, man. Really big star at SKE. I'm excited, man. It's freaking, we're just doing big things, and I'm a part of it, and that's what makes me really proud. I want to let everybody know that this is like, what we do here. We talk about the artists. We talk about everything, music. You guys name it. We'll probably talk about it here on the show during the interviews and really anything else that we're doing. Today's a little different because I've got some big things that are coming up here on iNoslen Radio. Coming soon, we are going to have the website up and running completely with the full HD stream. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait for you guys to be able to enjoy that. We're trying to finish up all the testing. I know it's been taking a little longer than I told you guys, and I'm sorry about that. I really apologize. It's just, when you're testing things, you got to make sure it works perfect. That way, when you go on there, it's going to work 100% of the time. You're going to be able to hear everything, and, that's just part of the quality assurance that I want to give you guys, that I'm going to try and do my best to make sure that it sounds the best every single time it comes out. And that, you can always listen to the show on myradiostream.com/iNoslen on Thursday at 7, and then again on Sunday at 1 p.m. So Thursday edition and Sunday edition. Also, check us out on Twitter at iNoslen Show. Check us out on Facebook at iNoslen Radio. And check me out at Noslen78. Follow me, man. You guys want to talk to me, hit me up on there. You got some new music, definitely send it to mail@inoslen.com. If you've got, you're interested in doing an interview or whatever, you want to be a part of the show that way, definitely hit me up on mail. You can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Noslen Morjon. Just look me up, man. I'm everywhere. Just Google NOSLEN MOREJON. I'll pop up, man, everywhere. There you go. That's my whole name. You guys can find me anywhere online. Check me out, man. Send me a message if you want to be on the show. I'll hook you guys up. As always, I always play all the music that the artists send me each and every week. I try and play a little bit for everybody. That way everyone gets a taste of all the newest music that gets sent to me, and along with some of the older favorites. Now, here's something I want everybody to do right now, and that's go on the Twitter Rampage. That's right, everybody. You know what the Twitter Rampage is. That means everybody here right now gets up, goes to Twitter, and starts to follow all the artists that have been on iNoslen Radio. Let me just start the list for you here. I'll give you guys just a few. Go follow these guys. Your boy S.Tizzle. That's SDOTTIZZLE. Follow the whole SKE family. Your boy Q, The Question. Your boy Trell Mack, TRELMACK, and your boy Peter, PETTER Jones, and then SKE at the end of that. Follow them. Follow me, Noslen, NOSLEN 78. Follow your boy Baby Ray, KRE. Follow your boy Print, PRINT 84. Follow your boy Drugs and Alcohol. That's DRUGZNALKHOL. Follow your boy Diligent, SWAT. Find him, man. Follow your boy Plex Long. And everybody else that I forgot, sorry. I'll get you next week. I'll pull the list back out. I'll drop it all for everyone. And, this is what we do on Thursday edition. We get it done, man. So 2 days a week, you guys get 2 different artists. And we'll try and keep it going like that, man. As long as keep getting the interviews, I will definitely drop them for you guys. That way everybody can get a chance to get to know some of the artists that are actually on here on iNoslen Radio. I've also got some big things coming up for me myself. I'm going to be taking a little vacation coming up here soon. I can't wait. I'm probably going to go I don't know, somewhere south. For all those No Sleep fans, you know who you are. Your boy iNoslen will be in the 305 here coming up real soon. We're going to do a big show right out of Miami. I hope you guys are ready for that. That is going to be an amazing show. I'm going to be in No Sleep Studios, chilling with my boy Umbi. Big shout out Monica. Big shout out CC, you know who you are. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And shout out to all the listeners, man. Thank you for coming out on a Thursday at 7, showing up, chilling with me. You know, I really appreciate it. Showing all the love, man. This is just part of what we're doing every week. Trying to keep it entertaining, trying to keep it up to date. Letting you guys know what we're doing. Let you know what the artists are doing. And give you a little update of what we're going to be doing on Sunday for Sunday edition. Now, this week we've got your boy Joey Main. Follow him on Twitter at Joey Main GMP. That's JoeyManeGMP. This boy's out of the UK. He's going to be here on Sunday edition this Sunday. It's freaking amazing. I can't believe it. I'm excited, man. You guys definitely want to show up for that show. And as always, we'll catch ya next week.